First-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Trojans offense has the football first here today. So in year 2 of the 12-team playoff, we get to see these 4 on-campus first-round games. Now, last year, Kirk, visiting teams like Tennessee, Indiana, SMU didn't look ready for the occasion. They got overwhelmed early. You could never recover.
And, Chris, if you flip it over to the other side, the teams that were at home, Ohio State is a team that really stands out. I mean, they had that disappointing loss to Michigan. Everybody thought their season is over, and they end up taking advantage of playing at home in that first game against Tennessee, made some momentum, and ended up winning 4 straight and won a national championship. So where these games are played and who can take advantage of those opportunities is very big in the postseason.
Keeping it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Now it's second down here. Ball handed to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Trojans will have to kick this away.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Blue Devils offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made in space. Look out. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield now. First down and 10. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. And the Trojans churn out another first down. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Throws to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made in the left side. Stop made at the 5. The offense has a 1st and goal now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. 2nd down and goal upcoming. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Touchdown, Trojans, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. They took a look just to confirm it. It looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And now to try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Breaks an open space. Good enough for first down yardage. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Takes the handoff again. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. The Blue Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They'll run it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Maeva. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And looking to throw now on first down. Snags a quick throw.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. But those yards after the catch, add your stats.
They'll try the ground game here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Blue Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up.
Touchdown, Blue Devils, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. To throw, it's Maeva. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble now. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. And the Trojans will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner will be brought down. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback operating an empty set. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen. He's short of the first down mark. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Duke.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Maeva. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's got it in the open. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the first down. The Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Southern Cal. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possession. Pass complete on a crossing route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. That completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
How about the quarterback here, laying it on the line, dives, and just comes up a bit short there, the first down.
QB keeper all the way. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's going to take off. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The Blue Devils will crank up the tempo. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Here comes a handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Caught by the receiver. They get him down quickly, but not much of a gain on that completion. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. One more play before they head to the locker room. Wants to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today.
Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
First and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're going to pull it down and run. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to...
Breaks into the clear. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the Blue Devils have first and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Blue Devils, to put them on top now. Well, But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. To the air, it's Mayava. Good throw to the flat, it's a screen. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a draw play. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. A jerk to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Trojans are going to cash in here in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, USC. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. The ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out the scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
The shotgun handoff here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Scanning the field. It's Mayava. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play. That completion sets up an important third down play. Can he get there on the ground? And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down, and will bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass falls incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense. And the USC offense is back out on the field. And they hand it off to the back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Caught quickly. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid game, but not close to first down yardage yet. Third down upcoming after that completion. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Quick throw over the middle. Takes the ground with plenty of room to run. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down play coming up for this offense. No running. Hand it off to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Personal foul.
Ouch. Late contact with the quarterback. An obvious call. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. On the ground, it's Jordan. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Hit just as he throws the ball. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. Powering through the defender. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Blue Devils are going to cash in this red zone trip. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or have to settle for 3? And the Blue Devils pick up enough for a first down here.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd and goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
He's swarmed by the defense. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. They try to sneak it for the first. Touchdown, Duke. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. 2nd down after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle is made. That's good for a 1st down to the 47. And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Running back with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? No step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Looking to pass this time. Throws to the tight end. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Short connection to the tight end here. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. 1st down to the 22. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Dropping back. It's Mayava. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Stop right there at the line. No gain. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.